Jim May started coaching the Oneida Indians in 1981. He was a pillar in the community and loved by many. His sons, Jimmy and Richard, played quarterback for him.
He taught me how to treat people, and you might have been the smallest player on the team, but he made you feel special in some way.
He took us to another level. He's one of the most classiest individuals I've ever met. The type of person that comes through once in a lifetime.
Yeah. Deep breaths, get yourself calmed down.
May saw the good in everyone. He built people up and dedicated his life to turning boys into better men. He meant the world to his players.
Before every game, he walked by every player and touched their shoulder pads before every game. And it was just like he was doing more than he was touching your life. He knew that I loved him, and I knew that he loved me.
A love that would shine through at the start of 1992.
He told everybody to close your eyes and sit there. And he said, can you sit there and imagine yourself standing in the middle of the field at Vanderbilt Stadium hoisting that state championship trophy? Can you see it? Can you see it?
The Indians did see it. Saw a 9-1 record in the regular season. Saw a team come alive in the playoffs. And a come-from-behind 13-10 win over Battleground Academy for their first state title. Coach May gave the town what it had wanted for decades.
Anytime you win one, it's good, but when you win one like this where your kids just didn't quit on themselves. I thought we played with a lot of courage. It wasn't pretty, but nobody know that 10 years from now. It's going to be the most beautiful victory you've ever seen.
Life was beautiful for Oneida. Would be for years to come. Then, October 10, 1997.
We were playing Cosby, and give me a minute.
I think it was in about the middle of the second quarter. I remember something happened, and I turned around, and he wasn't there. And I looked, and he was laying on the ground.
He never got up. A heart attack at 57.
It was devastating. Wake up that morning thinking that's what you're going to be doing that night, My daughter was here, my oldest daughter. He was 2, and he was kind of playing with her before the game, and he'd never done that before, a game. Going through that was, it was just, heartbreaking, and you just weren't expecting something like that to happen, weren't prepared for it. It's been 20 years, but it's still tough because I think about my kids and how they didn't, and my brother's kids, how they didn't get to see their grandparents, and they're in a better place, and I would never take them away from that. But it's, it's still tough. Through the years. It's been 20 years, but it's, it's still on my mind all the time.
The push to name the stadium after Coach May happened in late 2017. A 3-2 vote from the school board made it official. In September, Oneida dedicated the field to a man who left everything on it.
His legacy carries on in the same stadium that bears his name. Thank you for sharing this moment with us.
One of the mottos here at Oneida is do everything with pride, class, and character. And I think that started with Coach May.
PCC, a slogan coined by current head coach Tony Lambert, who served under May.
He gave me my first coaching book. I've asked him so many times, I say, Jim, you think your dad would approve of what we're doing? And you can tell it gives him a moment to think about his dad, and he'd say, yeah, I think he would.
The school is raising money to buy a sign and reveal it on opening night 2018. The impact Coach May had lives on today. Can you see it? Can you feel it? They can and do.
It's the people. People, they love football. And you can go to that place on a Friday night and it's packed, just the atmosphere. The whole community is family.
It is my honor to officially welcome you for the very first time to Jim May Stadium.
The people of this upcoming generations will know what built this place. To have Jim May Stadium up on that wall, that it'll live on, that everybody will know what Coach May did for the town and did for the football team.
You can read more about Coach May and his life on our website right now, WBIR.com.